today we're going to be putting in the second Indominus in the enclosure, and we're also going to be doing both Stegos too. I hope you guys would like it. If you do, hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment. Let's get into it. And just for anybody that knows, what I'm going to be doing at a later date is I plan on doing a series where I go through each of the dinosaur gene charts in this game. Every single one I plan on going through. So if you want me to go through just the land dinos, we can. If you want me to just go through the flyers, we can. If you want to just go through the waters, we can. Or we can do it all in one video. It's probably be easier to do it in sections, but it doesn't have to be in sections. Oh, shut up, you grumpy dino. You know what? Because you want to keep on yelling, I'm going to name you. I'm going to name you Grumposaurus. There, I'm giving you a friend.
Asset to be collected.
I really hope this is the right enclosure. Okay, yes it is.
Transit has commenced.
There we go. He's been named Grumposaurus. Let's start incubating those next two set dinos we're putting in the park. And we gotta put this guy in the park. This is my favorite carnivore dinosaur. Alright, I'm trying to find the Stego species. I know they're here. Alright, here's one of them. Stego. Oh, I'm an idiot. I passed right by the damn Stego. Oops. lower that big guy down.
Asset transported.
Let's see how they are doing in here. Explore for a second. Okay, no, they don't have enough forest. So I'll have to add some more in over here. There we go. There's that. Now we'll put in some extra water. There we go. We got a pen that has 2 Indominus Rexes. And by the way, people, I've never done this on this game before. I've never put in more than one in the cage. So I'm beyond impressed that I was able to do this. Obviously, when I go through the species genes, we're not going to include the Indominus Rex or the Indoraptor because they're not real dinosaurs. You know, they act and move around like a real dinosaur. But if you guys want me to add them into the species guide list, I will. How did you get out? Hold on a minute, people. We gotta put a dino in timeout. You Tyrannosaurs are become a very big headache. Now, I know you Tyrannosaurs are not pack animals. I do know that. Or at least not massive pack animals. But I always like having a good amount of them in there. Oh, got him. Yeah, this one's always escaping. If he escapes one more time, I'll probably just get rid of him.
Asset requiring collection.
This right here is my biggest enclosure I've made for this park. It's all for one dino. The Parasaur. I have a herd of... yeah, a decent sized herd in here. We got flyers. We got dolphins. And yes, that's all that's in here is dolphins. Because I don't know what else I can put in here that will not be trying to kill them. We got 15 in here.
Underway.
We have in here one of my favorite long neck species on the entire planet, but it's also the most deadly on the planet too. The big old giant Diplodocus. I had to put 2 in here because, well, not only is it their minimum population, but also they just look cool.
Asset delivered.
We got in this one, we got Troodons, I think 10. Got 10. I'm debating if I should have more because this is a big enclosure just for 10. I might bump it up at least to 20. I don't know. We'll see as the video goes on. But we got the Ammontosaurus and the Iguanodon in this. And for those of you that watch this video that are part of the Discord server that a lot of people are part of, the freaking one of the fossils I sent a picture of last night, one that's a squarish looking tooth, that is a tooth out of the Ammontosaurus. Which is amazing to think about how this creature looks. Here, a creature this size having such a tiny tooth is just awe-inspiring and just shocking. Hello, hello, Indominus. Oh, and over here we got one Dreadnought, and I use this skin because it's from the new Jurassic World movie. Well, not new, but from Dominion. But it's also the most realistic looking one too. And then in here with them, we got this guy. I'm not gonna try this in there because I've not learned it yet. These guys are both plant eaters and fish eaters, which means they live probably near rivers and other areas that had lakes, ponds, rivers, and they would dine on fish and vegetation. And it's up in the air if they have feathers or not. My personal opinion, I think the dinosaurs have feathers. They had them for the winter time, and then when spring came around, when it got hotter, they lost the feathers. Well, most of the feathers. But that's my opinion. Oh, over here we got. I don't know this thing's name. All I know is it's another good long-necked species that's in the game. As a matter of fact, let's see. Yeah, for two of them, they take up this entire pen. And Ollie, since you asked for it, we put a herd of these guys in. Not my favorite Triceratops species, but we put them in anyways. Actually, they're socializing. Let's watch them socialize. The socialized interactions of the animals in this game is just, it's amazing. Where are these guys? Oh, that's right, you're in the pen with the long neck. I forgot already. Let's see, what else shall we go? We got the Tyrannosaurs. In my opinion, I'm probably gonna have to shrink them down for how many they have. Oh, and the main, this is the second part, or this is the second enclosure I made. For you, those of my friends that are from the UK, especially anyone that wants to know about London and stuff like that. This is the Baryonyx, one of the few dinosaurs that's from the United Kingdom. This is the first one we made for him, so you know what? Alright, what do you guys say? Let's get the freaking carnivores out of this thing and into their new enclosure. Let's go make that enclosure now. But we got all this room here we can use. We go over here. Oh, I hear you, grumpy ass. I don't remember how much room these guys need, but these are my favorite large carnivores that are in the game. They're such an amazing creature. They look so different.
asset.
We're putting right next to the Indominuses. And I just realized, guys, there's one thing I've not put in the park yet. I have not put in an Anki of any kind. At least I don't think I have. And for raptor species, this is not the Utah raptor. This is another raptor species model after it, though.
Assets in the air.
This thing is like the Utah raptor species. I don't know much information on it because I just recently discovered it because of this game. So, it's interesting, it's cool, and it's also very fast. Let's see, do we have any Anki species in the park at all? No, we do not actually. I am terribly sorry about that, guys. Oh, yes we do. But it's not a true Ankylo, which I'm going to go take the time to make a pen and put Ankylos in the park, because you cannot have a Jurassic Park without Ankylosaurus. Just like you can't have a park without a Triceratops, Stego, the Bronto, which I will be adding Brontos. Don't you guys worry. I haven't put them in a park in a long time, and I feel bad about it. While those things are being flown around, let's take a look at the flyers. They're in the game. If we can find one at least. This is a bat species of dino. Well, okay, correction. Yes, it is a dinosaur, but it's also a reptile. It's all flyers and water creatures from back then are these ones that solely spend their time in the water are all giant reptiles. Megalodon, I'm not too sure about. I know the ones that have to breathe there, they're reptiles. Like these guys here, these are reptiles. They're also very adorable. They came out with the last pack that was released for this game. And I'm actually right now looking forward to the next pack they're making for this game. These guys are cool. Right, let's see how our new friend is fitting into his new enclosure. We need to get him situated quickly. That way... Oh wow, that's a beautiful design. Oh yeah, they need a lot of forest. This will be perfect enough for two of them. Alright, we'll put the watering hole right here, dead smack in the middle. Oh, that should be perfect. This is my favorite carnivore for apex predators. Oh, it's hunting. I don't put actual animals in here for them to hunt because they rarely do go after them.
Asset collection request received.
Like, just look at the size of this thing. And I know I'm not good at name dinosaurs, but this one is Acrocanthosaurus is probably one of the most. I didn't even know this thing existed. I've heard of larger carnivores like this existing. This one's a whole new one to me. I I love this thing since I heard about it. It also, for people that didn't know, it was also native to North America. As a matter of fact, I want to say towards the either beginning or towards the end of either beginning of this year towards the end of last year, there was a discovery made about them in Texas, where they found footprints that were going in the direction of long neck footprints, which leads scientists to believe that this thing not only did it hunt smaller herbivores, but it also hunted sauropods, and scientists have nicknamed it the sauropod killer. But there's no evidence saying that they actually ate or actually hunted sauropods. They're just going off of what they find in the areas. Like, these things are amazing. I love them. And honestly, I have one day to be able to own a fossilized tooth of them. Or just any apex giant predator. Because you're talking about an animal here that it was one of the biggest of its kind. It was fast, it was strong. As a matter of fact, one animal we'll be putting in here, I don't know the whole information about it. But when we get to it, I will actually put out some information I know on it. Let's see what the other one looks like. Oh wow, look at the blue on them. As you can tell, they have stubby arms like the T-Rex, but they actually had more. Let me see. Yeah, they have 3 fingers per hand. Which, these guys are so cool. Alright, let's get those stegos and the other ones out, because we can't let them sit in there. We need to bring them into the park. And I'm going to be making another one of these. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Mosasaurus in it. And I'll probably make another aviation one and put the Quetzal. I'm not sure though. You guys let me know what you think. I'll probably have to expand this a little bit. But other than that, I'm not sure actually. Because this is for the stegos. Now, people, because of how much room I do have, should I make this a pen big enough to hold 20 stegos, or should I keep it at the base number of 6? Because I can do 20. I've never done 20 stegos before, though. Alright, yeah, let's get those stegos. Stegos, it's time for you to come into your new home.
Heading to pick up the asset. Acknowledging asset collection request.
Alright, and for anybody that watches this and that's on Discord, or probably my Discord server I'm with, they're gonna put it in there, and I plan on doing videos like this all the time. As a matter of fact, every time they come out with a new pack for this game, that adds new dinosaurs, I will be doing a viewing on that dinosaur, and I will also, as long as I can, I'll put it in the park. If that means I have to take something out and replace it with a new one, I will. But I plan on doing that. As a matter of fact, if these guys don't explore all of their land, I'll probably take a little bit of it out.
Asset in transit.
Yeah, let's see what other dinosaurs we can add in. Because, I mean, look at the park we have now. We have so many cool dinosaurs. The Troodons are still a cool dino, I think. They are pack hunters. Alright, let's see what's in this one. Oh yeah, there's that. That's right, we got some Struthies in the park too. I was so happy when I added these in. Struthi Mimus. It's like an ostrich. Let's see if I can find a particular one I like. Here's the one that I've nicknamed Zebra.
Confirming asset delivery.
This one I nicknamed Zebra because of the way it looks. This one is just, the colors are dark, but you see the stripes. Ooh, that one's like an avocado. This one I like too. Where's our little carnivore friends? I call them little raccoons because that's what they look like. And plus, look how fluffy they are. They're fluffy.
Transportation underway.
Look at that raccoon tail. Oh, nice, we got our first one in there. Yes, I know you're lonely. Let's get his forest, ground fiber, and everything else they need. I'm gonna make sure these things are comfortable in here. Alright.
Delivery complete.
The Stego's my favorite animal. I love all dinosaurs, but there's some ones that I remember from being little.
Transporting asset.
I think this will work for the other species. I don't do base designs for the enclosures. I just mix them into whatever works. Oh, and we have a species of headbutter in the park. Which, this one I can actually pronounce his full name. Some of the ones I can't, but this one is Pachycephalosaurus.
Commencing asset transit.
Okay, there's still a debate if this was only kind of them, or if all the other ones that they know about were just freaking sub ones
Asset
or
transportation
juveniles or
complete.
babies of this species. Because we have the Draco Rex and the Sticky Molog. And we don't know if all three of them are the same animal, just other ones are more developed in age and everything, or is this one the one of its kind? We don't know, but scientists have been studying it. They're so adorable, though. If they were to bring back dinosaurs, this is the one I would want for a pet. I know you hit that more than one because they are social animals.
Being transported.
These are so cool.
Delivery has been completed.
Just the sounds these creatures make are just... It makes you sit there and wonder how these animals would have actually sounded in real life. Oh. Someone's getting comfy. It's like a giant dog.
En route to pick up the asset.
Alright, we're gonna do something because I don't like the way this looks.
Asset delivery confirmed. Asset transportation in progress.
Let's see how the Stegos are doing now that we got a whole freaking herd. Alright, we got 6 in here. They're all looking amazing. They're happy in here. Just so you know, people, as long as they're part of the same genus, I can actually make an enclosure for every species in here.
Commencing asset transit.
But I'm only limited to 50 species per map. At least because I'm on old gen. If I was on the PS5, I could put all 106 species. Oh, let's see what this thing looks like. You know, just because I feel like people want to see this, I will make it an enclosure with also the actual Jurassic Park Velociraptors. And Pip, Dee, Ollie,
Transportation complete.
yeah, all you guys that watch my streams every single day, thank you so much for what you've done. You've helped me get back into the swing of doing streams again, and the back of enjoying doing these videos.
Asset has been collected. Confirming asset delivery.
Eddie, you see what what I was talking about with this thing, like last night. If you look at the Stego, the plates are more like a triangle shape. But on this thing, they're more rounded. This thing's also lighter and a lot more different than the Stego. Same design. It just had that they were a little bit on the smaller side.
Transporting asset.
But just because they're small does not mean that they are not fierce. Alright. Everything is still moving in, so we'll have a full population of them soon. 3 more we put in. As a matter of fact, if this thing isn't filled up by the time all 6 of them are being here, I'll put some more in. I'll make it where we have 12 of them in an enclosure. I gotta add some trees in here, you know they don't need them. Just because I feel like
Transit has commenced.
I know they don't need trees, but they could use some protection.
Transportation complete.
We haven't put this in the park yet, and I'm definitely going to. And the largest lamprey that ever walked the planet. I'd be stupid not to put it in. Oh, we gotta have one of these in the park. It's such a cool animal. I mean, plus, Therizinosaur, also known as anybody who plays Ark, the tickle chicken. Oh, they're both ready. Oh, we also have Oviraptors in the game, which, unlike what they are depicted in a lot of shows, movies, and games, they are not solely egg eaters, actually. The eggs, yes, but they're omnivores. So, let me see what can I think of as a comparison. I think of something like a blue-tongued skink. Blue-tongued skink can eat eggs, but they also eat plants and other things. I'm not putting these in the park because they are just too big and too hard to deal with. Oh, here's a classic from an original Jurassic Park. The Ceratosaurus. Oh, and for the people that were wondering what carnivore I was talking about, that is a very interesting carnivore. I'm talking about this big guy, the Carcharodontosaurus. And from what information I know about them, their hunting range, I don't know what it would be in miles, but their hunting range is over 500 kilometers in every direction. They were giant apex predators. And if my knowledge serves me right, which I hopefully does, I believe the word carca also means shark. They're amazing creatures, as a matter of fact. Myself, I'm probably going to be trying to get my hands on a Carcharodontosaurus fossilized tooth. And I think the tooth I'm looking and getting is like 5 inches long. Figure a tooth like that from a creature like this is like an oversized steak knife with double serrations. Which means that's sharp enough it'll probably take your arm off. Oh, that's right, I gotta start incubation on them. And we also got the Carnotaurus. This dinosaur, which is the fastest land dino, well, one of them, and it is from Australia. Nice dino, nice design. I love the way the developers of this game designed them. And I'm definitely going to probably be putting a small herd of these guys in the park. Probably a group of 3. And this right here, this dino lived in the age of the Allosaurus. As a matter of fact, what the Allosaurus would do is, with these ones, they wait for them to get stuck in the dry desert beds, because of their weight would force them where they would crush themselves into the desert. And Allosaurus would come along, since they were defenseless, since their defenses were stuck underneath the hard sand, is the Allosaurus would come along and keep jumping on it and using his hand claws and his feet to pretty much keep slicing it and slicing its sides up to the one where it either died or from exhaustion or from trying to fight off the attack, it would end up just falling down dead. But there was also instances where the Allosauruses themselves would get stuck in the process of trying to hunt these things. So I was like, there's so many creatures that are just interesting out there. Dilophosaurus, it was a real dinosaur, but it did not spit acid and it did not have a frill. At least as any of it we have shows it didn't have a frill. The Gallimimus, one of the many ostrich birds in the world. We got these guys, which are also another raptor type species. Only difference is they don't have the big that big toe claw like other raptors do. They relied on speed and power of their claws. They would jump at a dinosaur hoping their weight would knock it to the ground, and they would grab it by the throat. Let's see. I'm probably going to do at least one Memenchi in the park, just so I can say I have one. Metricantosaurus. They lived alongside the Spinos. As a matter of fact, the Spino was done eating what it wanted of the frickin' dolphins it would grab, because there was river dolphins back in the prehistoric age. I don't know what they were exactly called, but they would swim up and down rivers. The Spino would stick its nose in the water, and when one swam in between its jaws, it would clench down into it. It would eat what it wants of it, and then this thing here, the Metricantosaurus, would come by, steal it from the Spino, and eat what was left of it. So, could they hunt? Yes, but they were also scavengers. Oh, and this dinosaur, one of my favorites in the game for Triceratops species. Actually, for decades, they thought this was the Triceratops. And for so long they were debating which one was the Triceratops until they finally figured it out. Just because the Triceratops has bigger horns, it's bigger boned, it's bigger bodied. And yes, it has the same number of horns as the other one, but horns were not as thick. As a matter of fact, there was actually they found a skeleton at one point where, if it wasn't for the fact that the dinosaurs went extinct, Triceratops were in the process of an evolution of where they could easily kill a Tyrannosaurus Rex. As a matter of fact, there was one study found where one was in the area in the area where there was 6 T-Rexes killed, and they think it all was all responsible to that one Triceratops. So it was they were in the process of evolution, which is just crazy to think that they were getting to the point where they were able to kill a Tyrannosaurus Rex. What? Look at this. We're doing a blue. I just love the design of blue. That's because I don't remember the 1993. For 2001, yes. This is the male Velociraptors, which is one of my favorite designs. We'll do them. Really? I just got... We'll do a group of 6 Velociraptors.
Delivery complete.
Hey, while we're sitting here waiting and everything, let's take a look at the freaking thing for the flyers. No, there's not many flyers in the game. I'm terribly sorry about that. But we got this thing, which I don't know how to pronounce it. But each one of these is a very interesting flyer. Most of them eat fish, except one. This is the only one I know of that does not eat fish. It eats insects. So it's like our modern day bat, but the only difference is it could see. It was for daytime. It didn't come out in nighttime like its yeah, like the modern day ones. This thing is the ancestor of a bat. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yes, and this is the biggest flying reptile that ever lived. The Quetzal... I'm just going to call it Quetzal because I don't know how to fully pronounce the name. But those things were massive. I believe... I think they said that they're big as a 747 airliner, lengthwise. And while we're waiting for other creatures to be ready, let's go take a look at the water incubator. Now, a lot of these I've not heard of ever, but there's 3 I have heard of. I've heard of the Ichthyosaurus. I know I butchered that, I'm sorry. Plesiosaurus, or Plesiosaur, and the Mosasaurus. As a matter of fact, the Mosasaurus was the T-Rex of the water. There's really not much of anything that would mess with them other than a bigger Mosa. If the Mosa was a thing it could take it on, it would. But there's only one creature in the ocean that would be able to kill a Mosa, and that was this thing. This thing, it was pure muscle. It was a monster. It's one of its teeth was over an inch long and over an inch wide. So it could easily crush a Mosa. We got our Struthies in here. Oh, that's right, I didn't show off this dinosaur. I am terribly sorry, people. Right here, we have the Giganotosaurus. And I picked this skin. I know it's not what they really look like. This is the skin from Jurassic World Dominion. I think they look cool like this. I also think this is what they actually would have really looked like when they were alive. Let's see. We got this one over here. We got Troodons. Let's see. Yeah. Let me make sure all those ones were put in their enclosure before we go out and try to make new pens for new animals. Okay, they're all happy in here. Oh, they're socializing too. Alright. Let's see. Alright, out of these animals in here, which one should we release first into a new pen? Should we do the Spino, the Therizinosaur, the Carcharodontosaurus, or the Velociraptor? As me personally, I think we should make a Velociraptor pen. Spino we're only doing one of because they are a big creature. Therizinosaurs we're only doing one of because they don't like each other. And the Carcharodontosaurus we're doing two of because I just think that they look better in a pair or two. Let's go over here and start making the new pen. Alright, perfect. This pen right here will be perfect for either a, let's do a Therizinosaur in there. There, you're getting a new home. And for the people that are watching the stream right now, I hope you are enjoying the information I'm dropping down for these dinosaurs that I know of, or just the information I can tell you about these creatures. I mean, dinosaurs is one of my many passions in the world. I've been researching them my entire life, and I think that dinosaurs are one of the coolest creatures that still elude the human mind. Right here, right now, is the Stegosaurus. We got both species of them in the park. We got the Stego, and we got their ancestor. I can't pronounce it, I'm sorry to say, but they're very similar. As a matter of fact, we got our blah blah blah, Acrocanthosaurus. Oh, that's cool. It uses his tail as like a little seat. It looks kind of like a frog when it sits like that. Hey Pip, I think we found the dinosaur version of Fig in this game. Once that Therizinosaur touches down, I'll start modifying the enclosure up for it. We'll get it all set and done with. And then I'm probably going to, after we get this dinosaur and the others situated in enclosures, I'm probably going to call it a night for now for the stream. Once we get these last remaining dinosaurs in. I cannot wait to see what this thing looks like.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Just when you think you've seen it all, along comes the Therizinosaurus. And believe it or not,
Oh wow.
those huge claws you see, they actually help to feed on vegetation. For real. But, just do me one favor, okay? Don't let it near my hair with those things.
What, you don't want a haircut by Dino? I'm pretty sure it'd be quite entertaining. Wow, the fact that it has no pattern at all on it is cool. Like, this is really the only game I have right now, people, that can experience the joy of dinosaurs. Two Diplodocuses right here. Oh, it's hunting. Oh wow. Just smacked it back into the go up. Then it stomped on its foot as it slid it, then it ate it. That's so cool. Alright, let's get these rest of these dinos in their enclosures. What do you say, guys? We'll do a Spino on this one. And I think we have one more animal after that to make an enclosure for it, then that'll be it for now. No, two more. Two more animals after this.
Heading to collect the asset. Asset in transit.
We're just going to speed this up so the dinosaur gets there quicker.
Asset has been transported.
Oh, beautiful colors. So it has fish. It has water. All we need now to do is provide with a good amount of forest. World's largest land carnivore, behind by rivers and streams, but the length of it was 60 feet long. That makes it the longest land predator to ever live. Matter of fact, we've never discovered a full skeleton of these guys. We've only ever discovered a partial skeleton, but that was destroyed during World War II when Germany bombed London. Alright, let's get to making those last two closures. What do you say, people? As a matter of fact, at one point in time, this is with the next animal I'm putting in here, they were rivals with the Spinosaurus. They actually drove this. They're one of the factors that drove the Spinosaurus to extinction. And ladies and gentlemen, the animal that was part of the downfall of the Spinosaurus is the Carcharodontosaurus. A nice large apex predator, amazingly designed.
Asset being transported.
Carcharodontosaurus, they were a nice big predator.
Asset transportation underway. Asset delivered.
Wow.
Asset has been delivered.
Nice large creatures. we've already gone and past an hour, people. So what I'll do is we'll save the Velociraptors for next stream. I hope you all loved it. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I'll be doing this again later today.